Morning all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience. My in that which includes 10 plus years of experience in Python environment. So my experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, right? Yes. Yes. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes. Fine. Just a second. Yeah. So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following things, right? Why Python? Why Python? Python is not a kind of technology that is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python is super popular? Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Okay. Secondly, who can learn Python? Who can learn Python? Who can learn Python means there is no prerequisites for learning Python. Anyone can update with Python. Anyone can learn Python. The Python statements look like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programming languages. So I'll just brief you by taking an example, and that write that I'll write the task in different other programming languages. I'll compare the code with other programming languages. You can just check coding wise, you can check length wise, you can check complexity wise, you can check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programming languages. And you need to know how Python was built. How Python was built, right? It has taken some features from one programming, it has taken other features. In this way, it has taken multiple programming features from multiple programming languages. One features from one programming, other features from other programming. In this way, from multiple programming languages, Python has taken the features, because of which we call Python as a hybrid language. And before you update with any technology, you need to know what kind of applications are getting developed using Python. Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. Yes. One by one applications of Python and Python usage. Which companies are using Python today? And topmost applications built using Python and Python features as compared with other programming languages. What are the special features Python has got, which you won't see in other programming languages? Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison, right? Yes. With other programming. Coding wise, you can check. Length wise, you can check. Complexity wise, you can check. Python statements, how the Python statements look, right? Yes. Next, reasons why Python is reasons, one by one reasons. Reasons why Python, reasons why suddenly super popular. Why it is suddenly super popular. And you need to know the Python scope and job market. Python scope and job market. This is what I'll be discussing in today's and tomorrow session, right? Yes. So why Python? Who can learn Python? There are no prerequisites for learning Python. How Python was built by taking the features from different other programming languages one by one. Applications of Python. And the usage of Python, which companies are using Python, Python features, Python comparisons with other programming, and reasons why Python is suddenly super popular and Python scope and job market, right? Yes. Starting with why Python. Observe here. Why Python? Already we have got many other programming languages. Why again Python? I define Python in 5 lines. Python is a general purpose programming. General purpose programming. It's a general purpose programming. It has got, just I'll come back to each of this. It has got multi-programming features. It has got multi-programming features. See, interpreted, interpreted language, and it is a high-level language. Python is a high-level language, right? User-friendly or programmer-friendly programming language. User-friendly. Okay, so these are the things, right, which makes Python, okay, super popular. So what do you mean by general purpose programming? Python is a general purpose programming. Yes. Before Python, we have got some programming languages like Pascal. Understand? Before Python, we have got some programming languages like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL, right? Yes. Before Python, we have got these programming languages. These programming languages are purpose-based languages. These are what? Purpose-based languages. Purpose-based languages means they are used for a specific purpose. Purpose-based languages, they are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes, not for all the purposes. Like, so Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. Means these are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes. Not for all the purposes. But a language which is suitable, observe here, a language which is suitable for developing, a language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications, any kind of applications. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. General purpose programming. A language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language is called as general purpose programming. General purpose programming. Example, Python. Using Python, we can develop any kind of applications like automation applications, web applications, animation applications, graphical applications, embedded applications, desktop applications, networking applications. In this way, wide varieties of applications you can develop today by using Python. Using Python, you can develop any kind of applications, right? It has got multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in, okay, what all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see in Python. That's why we call Python as a hybrid language. That's why we call Python as what? A hybrid language. And Python is a high level language. It's a high level language. There are two types of languages here. There are two types of languages. Two types of languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages and secondly high level languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages, example like assembly level language, assembly level language, low level language like assembly level language. First thing, they are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. And secondly, they are not portable. They are not portable. Means the code can't be carried. The code, they are not portable. The code can't be carried from one system to another system. The code cannot be carried from one system to another system. And machine dependent. Machine dependent. They cannot be, see, machine dependent means they cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. Machine dependent, they cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. But high level languages like Python, example of high level languages, Python is a high level language. It's easily understandable, looks like normal English statements. So, easily understandable, right? They're human understandable, they're human understandable, they are portable, human understandable, they're portable, and machine independent. Machine independent, right? Yes. Easily understandable, looks like normal English statements. Portable, they can be carried from one system to another system, the code I'm talking. And machine independent can run on all the hardware and all the operating systems. So, so Python is a high level language. Next, it is a interpreted language, interpretation, line by line execution, line by line, statement by statement execution, which makes debugging easy. Python is a interpreted language. And user-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements, right? And now, what programming features Python has got? Multi-programming features, I said. What programming features has got? And what we'll be discussing as part of our course, right? Yes. So Python has procedural-oriented programming features. Procedural-oriented programming. Procedural-oriented programming features. Example like C language. Example like C language. It has got procedural oriented programming features. It has got object oriented programming features. Has got object oriented programming features. Example like C++, Java. It has got procedural oriented, object oriented. It has got scripting features like shell script, shell script, and it has got modular programming features. It has got what? Modular programming features like modular 3, right? Like procedural oriented programming, object oriented programming, scripting, and modular programming features. Modular 3. Okay. See, the two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. The two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. Python and Java are the two major programming languages. These are the two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. But Java is strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming. Without object-oriented programming, there is no Java programmer application. But Python with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with modular programming, with procedural-oriented programming, we can write different varieties of applications, right? It is not restricted to object-oriented programming. And also Python has got scripting features. Python is one of the best programming language with vast varieties of libraries towards scripting and modular programming. Python has got a great boom today because of this modular programming features. It has got modular programming features. Uh, Python is providing 89,300 inbuilt modules for different environments. Whatever environment you are from, Python has got modules for it. Whatever environment you are from, Python has got modules. Thousands of modules it has got. If you are from whatever environment you are from, like networking or data science or big data or database, whichever background you are from, the Python is providing modules for each and every environment, not only for computer applications, even for electronics and civil environment. It is providing modules. And Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. Python is mostly used for creating web applications. Python mostly used today for creation of web applications. Lot of web applications are getting developed today by using Python. You may ask from the last 20 years, Java and .NET are mostly preferred in developing web application. Why again Python today? Understand. So Python has got a framework like Django framework. It has got a framework like Django framework. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application. That too with very less coding, with simple syntaxes, right? It has got flexible features. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. SQLite 3 is a separate database given by this Python for developing web applications, and it has got its own application server and many flexible features provided by this Django framework. So Python mostly used today for developing web applications. So at a rapid speed, you can develop web applications using this frameworks like Django framework. And secondly, for automation applications, automation applications using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, using technologies like DevOps environment, right? Yes. like data science, IoT, DevOps. If I talk about IoT, it is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, and electronics for collecting data, exchanging data, and controlling the things from the place where we are, right? Yes. And data science, everything deals with the data. Data has got experience, data has got future reference using data, data science. We perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, data clustering, recommendations, pattern matching, right? It's a blend of technique. The main technique, what we see here in data science, ML, machine learning. Again, it is a machine learning. We have got many techniques like regression, classification, clusterings, right? So all these techniques to implement, we require a language. To implement them, we require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen, mostly preferred programming language for developing or implementing this machine learning or deep learning or this AI, all these things, right? Java is never preferred for implementing this machine learning, deep learning, and this AI. So Python is mostly preferred. Yes. Mostly used. Python is mostly used programming language today. Apart from that, the one more major area where Python is mostly preferred, like big data environment, right? You can see like you should have seen KBs of data, you should have seen MBs of data or GBs of data. But today data is generating in TBs or in petabytes. Data is even you should have seen TBs of data, but data is generating in petabytes today. So for storing this huge data and for processing this huge data, we have got some tools, big data tools available. Like if you heard about Hadoop and Spark. Spark, especially Spark, very high speed processing technology. Very high speed processing technology, right? Yes, implemented using Python language. We say like PySpark. And apart from this, Python is used for scientific applications. Scientific applications, especially for scientific applications, we have got a module like CP. CP, right? Yes. And for numerical analysis, we have got NumPy. We have got what? NumPy. Numerical Python, we have got what? NumPy. And for graphical user interface or for animations, for GUI animations, it has got modules Python is providing like TK Inter, PyQt are examples of it. And for game development, right, developing games in Python. So today, if you see, a lot of games are getting developed using Python, single user, multi-user online games. Like especially for developing games in Python, Python providing separate framework like Pygame, Pycara, Pygame, Pycara are some examples of it. These are the frameworks given by Python for developing games in Python. And also for 3D games, 3D rendering library like Python has got PySoy. It's a And apart from that, Python is used for scheduling the tasks and also for testing or for test cases and for software development. For software developers make use of Python as a support language. And for business applications, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce. Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce projects, right? E-commerce applications. And one of the hottest applications of Python, like database applications. Without database, there is no web application. Without database, there is no web application. Python can connect with any database like Oracle, MySQL. Postgres, all these things. And Python is used for web scraping. Web scraping means extracting data from different website, harvesting data from different website. For example, URL BS4 are some examples of it. And for networking applications, Python is one of the best choice. Especially for network applications or for network programming, Python is providing a separate framework like Twisted Python. It's a framework given by Python. It is a framework given by Python for networking applications or network programming, and also for embedded applications. Embedded applications. The most famous embedded application like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python, Raspberry Pi, which uses Python, right, for its computation. Networking applications, embedded applications, even for CAD or 3D CAD applications, right, Python is preferred. And apart from this, for audio and video applications, audio or video applications, audio video applications, right? Yes. And some applications which already got developed, audio video applications, Team Player, C Play are some examples, right? Yes. Audio video applications. And apart from this, Python also used for computer vision, right? Face detection, object detection, and for color detections, right? Yes. Color detection, face detection, for object detection, right? It is used. And also for data analysis. For data analysis, we are using Python. For data analysis, we are using, and for robotics with Python, and for desktop applications, single user console applications, right? Yes. Understand this. So in this way, many applications today, Python mostly used for developing any kind of application, for web applications, for automation applications, for big data applications, for scientific applications, for numerical analysis, for graphical applications, for animations, for game development, for scheduling tasks, for testing, for software development, for business applications, database applications, web scraping, for networking applications, embedded applications, CAD applications, audio video applications, computer vision, for data analysis, robotics, for desktop applications, right? So these are the various applications, right? So, yes. Okay. Now, who are using Python today? Who are using Python today? Topmost applications, right? Built using Python. Understand? Who are using Python today, and topmost applications built using Python. So Google is one of the best example, right? Google is one of the best example. The Google web crawling is first written in Java. It was too difficult. It was rewritten in Python. Okay. Yahoo using Python. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Facebook using Python. Instagram built using Python. Instagram used in, next. Uh, NASA is using Python for its research and development activities because of Python multi-programming features. And if you talk like Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python and ML machine learning, right? Yes. Some other applications like Quora, Reddit, Some other applications like Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, all these are built using Python. Netflix, Netflix built using Python. Netflix, the popular OTT platform like Netflix, right? Using Python. So Netflix is used for security automation and for subscription related things. Yes. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script, and also like BitTorrent using Python. BitTorrent using Python, and iRobot for military and commercial operations it is used, and for hardware testing purpose. For hardware testing purpose, right? Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they are using Python for hardware testing purpose. So these are the companies using Python or these applications built using Python. Just a second. Yes. So these are the various applications built using Python. Even you can check it in that Google, right? Yes. Just check. Open this Chrome browser, right? Google.com. Applications developed using Python. Can you see here? Instagram, Reddit, Dropbox, Uber, business applications, web scraping, Pinterest, Spotify, Netflix, data science, YouTube, Quora, Discuss, CAD applications, command line arguments, audio and video applications, console applications, right? In this way. And finally, from the discussions what we had till now, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Now, first thing, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular means most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python. They're migrating towards Python because of its very less coding, because of its very less coding. And secondly, like simple syntaxes given by Python. Simple syntaxes given by Python. Very less coding. Simple syntaxes given by Python. Simple syntaxes given by Python looks like normal English statements, and it has got multi-programming features. It has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see here in Python. And Interactive mode. One more important feature we see in Python, interactive mode. Interactive mode. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. Just you can observe here in this bottom search panel, I'm typing CMD and press enter. I'm typing CMD and pressing enter, right? Yes. You got this command prompt. You got this command prompt. Just typing Python here. Just I'm typing Python. Hit enter. Can you see Python version will be displayed and Python interpreter got opened. Python version and Python interpreter got opened. Any valid Python statements you can type here. I'm asking what is 3 plus 5? It gives response. What is 23 into 42? It gives response. What is x equal to 10? What is y equal to 5? No need to give the data types here. Directly we say x and y. What is x value? What is y value? What is x plus y value? X minus y value? X into y value? X into 2 multi x power x square 10 square. X equal to Ajay. X equal to hello. Hello, x equal to hello, x into 3 prints hello for 3 times, x into 5 prints hello for 5 times. Say quit, it will come out of this, right? Quit. Okay, fine. Interactive mode. That is what interactive mode. For statement by statement, we can interact with Python and also like wide varieties of applications. Just now I was briefing you about all those wide varieties of applications we can develop today by using Python. Many built-in libraries, many built-in libraries, many built-in libraries we can see. 89,300 inbuilt modules we got. Python is providing for different environments, whatever environment you are from. Python is providing module, right? So Python, so these are the reasons which makes Python super popular. And Python is the mostly preferred, mostly used programming language today with diversified number of applications. Python is the number one ranked programming language today. So just you can check it in the Google, right? So just open Google and check. Yes, the Google. If you want most popular programming language, most popular, most popular programming languages. Can you see here most popular programming languages? Based on the recent data and trends, the following languages consistently ranked among the most popular: Python, JavaScript. In this way, you are getting. But if you see more results you can see. Okay. Most popular programming language. See here, most popular programming language of 2025. Python, Java, JavaScript. You are getting right. Python is the first. And if you see any other, can you see here? Most popular programming language in 2025. Python stands first. Next comes Java and other things. Top programming languages. Top programming languages. Python. Next comes Java and JavaScript. And if you can check most in demand programming languages. The most popular programming languages. The most popular programming Python stands first. Most programming languages, most used programming languages by developers, Python, Java. Even if you see the rankings also, you can check ranking wise. Top 10 programming languages for the beginners to learn. So Python, next comes Java, JavaScript, and the other things. Ranking wise, you can check here rank 1, 2, 3, 4. Python is the number one ranked programming language. So in this way, even the usage of Python as compared with other programming languages. Okay, Python is the mostly preferred. Can you check it here? Python 31% used in the industry, Java 19%, C++ 9.8%, Ruby and C language 6.1%, right? Yes. And if you see the jobs for this Python jobs, if you say open Google, google.com, right? We can just type Python jobs. Can you observe here? Python jobs. 1,97,225 Python openings, 1,97,225 Python openings. Not only Python jobs, even you can go for Django jobs, right? Django jobs means people who knows Django are very less, who has got command on this Django are very, very less. 31,000 Django job vacancies in October 2025. Okay. And what is the course content I'll be discussing with? Python basis, why Python history, applications, features, Python operations, operators in Python, IDs in Python, flow control statements, looping statements, strings in Python, collections in Python, lists, Python tuples, Python sets, Python dictionaries, functions in Python, modules in Python, packages, errors and exception handling, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, different modules like database connectivity, how to work with installing database, working with database, Python date and time, operating system module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, web scraping, working with CSV files, working with Excel, XML, JSON, introduction, like geographic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and a Matplotlib. These 30 topics in brief we'll be discussing, right? So the course fee for this is 5,000. 2 months is the duration for it. Apart from this, people who wants to go for Python full stack, the Django framework will be discussed. The Django framework, it's web frameworks, installation, project architecture, applications creations. Around 15 applications we'll be discussing here in this, and along with UI technologies, HTML in brief, CSS in brief, and JavaScript in brief, and MySQL. These are the things we'll be discussing, right? So for Python full stack, total if you are taking the Python full stack with the single payment, it is 10,000. Python, only for Python core and advanced, it is 5,000, right? Any queries you have got, anyone? And can check, right? You'll be getting each and every session video. Check it here. You'll be getting each and every live session videos. Soft copy of this class notes, assignments and tasks to work. A WhatsApp group for technical discussions or if you get any errors, right? resumes and interview questions, live interactive hands-on sessions, 300 plus code examples, 15 plus applications, right? Apart from this, Unix, Linux with shell scripting, right? Around 120 videos will be getting free access along with MySQL videos. These are offered by DURGASOFT. These are offered by me. Your recorded videos, soft copy of notes, WhatsApp group, resumes and interview questions, 300 plus code examples, and 15 plus applications. Any queries you got? Tomorrow also you can attend the session, same time at 6 o'clock. We'll be continuing from where we have stopped. To see those who are from non-programming background, I'll just show you tomorrow some comparison of Python code with other programming languages. You can just check how simple the Python statements, how simple generating graphs in Python, how to work with modules, very simple, right? So just I'll show you some sample snippets of Python. You can understand. Without knowledge of Python, I'll make you understand how simple the statements are. Any other queries you got?
When you're saying 15 applications, what do you mean by 15 applications? You'll be helping us to develop 15 applications or using this Django framework?
Using Django framework, we'll be developing some simple projects, simple applications, and one project will be discussed at the end.
Okay. It includes the Flask also? Yeah, only Django.
See, 1 second here, if you can observe, Python core and advanced, like nearly 70 hours will be spending, 2 months duration, 5,000 is the course fee. And apart from this Python core and advanced, people who wants to go for Python full stack, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap will be discussed in brief. The Django framework and Flask framework and MySQL and a project. Topics from 2 to 6 are right. Okay. People who wants to go for Python full stack, this will be covered. From the topics 2 to 6 also, I'll be spending 70 hours, around 2 months duration. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 2 months for this Python, 2 months for frameworks, totally 4 months. 5,000 for this Python and framework 7,000, totally two. If you're going separately, Python, if you're taking frameworks, you are taking separate, will be 12K. But if you're taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 10,000.
Okay, and first initially you will be teaching this Python, then you'll going for advanced topics, right? Full stack topics.
So even people who doesn't spare 4 months is too long if you think. Even just a second. So here people who cannot spare 4 months, right? So Python from Monday to Friday, you can, there'll be some weekend batches for this. All right. And Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours, when the morning sessions it will be there. Around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, you'll be having 2 hours on this and 2 hours on Sunday. For means you may ask, without whenever core Python is started, this UI technologies also will be discussed, which doesn't require any Python knowledge. When core Python gets completed for after 1 month, this UI technology also will be completed after 1 month. When you go with advanced Python, you'll go with the Django framework, both parallelly, where you can complete in 2.5 months, right? Yes. You know, go like that, or you can, once you get enrolled, you can attend any of my framework classes. Any queries you got? Any other queries?
Thank you.
Okay. Tomorrow also same time at 6 o'clock using the same link, more discussion on this. Right? So if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'm signing off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time, same way. Thank you all.